Hello there again. Uh, don't really have much I was going to talk on about today. I know I said last night's video that I would discuss about the individual asked me why I think there should be no laws against lying. Well, they asked me, do I think that there should be a law against lying? And I honestly think there shouldn't be. I'll cover a little bit of it here real quick. To do something like that, that would be to infringe on the First Amendment right of freedom of speech, and that's just not something that we should be doing. We should never try to infringe any of these rights that we have, because once we poke a hole in it, sooner or later all the air is going to go out of it. So I hope that sums that up real quick for you. I'm actually sick today. My wife, when she started working, she worked with someone who was sick, and I was doing so good on avoiding catching it from her, and then here it turns around that I caught it. So if I'm sounding a little stuffed up, I'm sorry. That's part of the reason why I'm going to make this video kind of short and just make this video a little bit over what you can expect in the coming videos. On Facebook, I've been having a lot of people really thump their Bibles at me and say this and this and this is in the Bible, and you're going to hell for this and this and this reason. And the thing is what a lot of people don't realize, even though I've been an atheist all my life, I wanted to impress my parents. So when they went to church, I went to church. And when Vacation Bible School rolled around, I did my best. And it wasn't just impressing my parents. I got a big bag of popcorn too. And as you can tell, I'm fat. So that was more incentive. But I tried to impress my parents and get that big bag of popcorn by being like the best person at Vacation Bible School. And so when they say these things to me, like, well, the Bible says this, and then the Bible doesn't say that, or says something similar to that, and they're taking words out of it, I can just turn around, and that's one of my favorite things I like to do is argue using their own argument, and it's fun, you know. I've told other atheists, you should really read the Bible. It'll give you some insight on what they're going to say and what they're going to not say correctly, so they can have it lean towards their way, and you can always point that out. And I don't understand the few that have said, well, I will never believe in God and blah, blah, blah. I don't believe in God either. If you're afraid that reading the Bible is going to make you a sudden Christian, you might want to reevaluate what being an atheist is to you. Because, you shouldn't, if you're going to be persuaded like that, then you might not be. That's good for you. Just find out. Be true to yourself. And, but I say all atheists should really at least read the Bible at least once or twice through. That way you have a reason to have an argument. I honestly believe that with a lot of things. Unless it contradicts, stuff that's already going on in my life. Like, I didn't like Twilight when I first heard of it, back when it was just a book. Sadly, I tried reading it. I got 87 pages in. I closed it, and I said, I can't handle the childish writing style. Sorry, I can't read it. So, and I've given all the movies a chance, and this last one that came out was probably just a wonderful comical romp. I keep telling people, give them money so they can make the very next one, the other half, hilarious as well. That's the only reason why I would own it. But like I was telling my wife the other day, I'm afraid that if we owned this one, that it would lose its comedic timing and everything. But I may have even mentioned this on here in our earlier episode. Watching that movie in theaters was like going to a clown's funeral where they dressed him up and in his outfit, and you got his, you're sitting off to the side, and you can see a little red bump for his nose and two big red shoes sticking out, and then you get up there and look into the coffin, and it was a funny movie. It was fun to watch because it was funny. The other ones are just, they take themselves too seriously, and you want to laugh at it, but they've taken themselves so seriously that you almost feel ashamed to laugh at it. I don't know if this one just went way further in its seriousness or what, but yeah. So, yeah, that's one of the things. I might be talking about some movies on here. Like we just watched Chronicle, which was a very good movie. You just have to overlook the bad CGI in it. Which, if you know anything about filming in handheld and putting in anything afterwards, like with After Effects or anything, what they did, keeping the object steady, was just a feat on its own. So, it was a very low budget film too, so it did well. I'm starting to doze off. I had the nighttime medicine, which is green and tastes so good. Let's see. Back on track what I was saying. So in the original thing I was starting off talking about, using the Bible against these people who want to thump their Bibles at me, I've picked a hot topic. It's not just one hot topic that has been going around recently. It is making a big resurgence. But it's a hot topic that's been around for a little while. I chose to do a sermon on it. So once I'm better, no longer stuffed up, I will do a possibly 45-minute to an hour-long sermon. And I will do it as all seriousness I can. And use examples of the Bible, which I urge people, if you're going to watch it, sit down with a Bible, flip through with me. And that way you can look at it yourselves and make sure I'm not falsifying information. And I'm not going to say what the topic's on. The topic will not be revealed until that day. And that should be fun. Let's see what else we got lined up here. The surveys, I'm still finishing those up. Writing a good survey is very difficult because there's so many ways that you're looking for your answer, yet when you're doing that, when you're thinking about it, you're catering the question so that no matter what the answer, it's going to come up what you want. So I'm doing constant rewrites on it because I don't want to do that. I don't want to, I don't want to skew the answers into what I want. Man, sitting under these lights is hot when you're sick. So I'm gonna go. I hope this has been at least 10, maybe 12 minutes of video. I want to give you all your time's worth. I know I didn't really talk about upcoming videos. Oh, one thing is the wife and I were going to try to go to Reason Rally in March. And then the American Atheist Convention the next 2 days. And while we do that, I will hopefully have a better battery for my camera. And I'll film some stuff up there. I might try to get some interviews or something. And we'll see. It might be a good hour and a half, 2 hours of footage come back. And I'll just upload it. And that'll be it. Then I'll get back on my regular schedule. So it should be fun. So, thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs down if you don't. Thumbs down because I'm sick. God damn it. Thumbs down because I'm sick. And comment below. I'm going to have to go because I can't keep my eyes open. Hopefully y'all can keep your eyes open. Talk to you later.